Hot out here, folks. Wasn't when I started out this journey, but I started out this journey at 10 o'clock this morning. Long to what area to get to some good spots. There are hundreds of spots between. Just I know that they don't hold. This is the spot. I guess about an extra maybe 8 or 10 miles from. We go way down, way out. Today's target of species of fish is going to be carp and tail catfish. This lake is full of carp and tail catfish. I've seen 30 of them jump already. I know this is the best angle I can get. I had to bushwhack this spot. No one fishes this lake. I mean, quite literally, no one fishes this dang lake. Odd because it's really good for fish. It's not the kind of fish most people would want to fish with. Good. We're going to put corn on one and worm on the other. Hang on, folks. I'll get with you in just a minute. I'm trying to get these rods out. It's a little more work to fish these types of spots because majority of the time when you come down to them, chances are ain't no one fished them in like a blue moon, like last week. There's one path right by the parking lot. It just looked too shallow. I didn't like it. So I rode all the way up and down here before I just finally said, yeah, screw it. I'm gonna bushwhack the spot. I'm gonna cut my own spot. Tight in there. Have to redo that cast. Pretty shallow area here. Right now, I'm sure you guys are having trouble hearing me from the wind. I'll just sat in here. Instead, I had to bushwhack the spot. Okay. I'd rather have a stick on the back of these too, but I don't think I have anything. This is for carp, and just intentionally can be dangerous if you're fishing with so, suckers like pull your rods in before you can bat an eye. Here we go, folks. I said this is the best camera angle I could get in this particular location. Everywhere else is going to be even worse. I said I bushwhacked 15 feet of shoreline here. I think I did pretty dang good. And for the people that are just coming into chat, I already caught about an 8-pound carp right here. First cast, so I'll let it go. Don't mention it to anybody. Wow, missing some folks. Danny, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Let's see, Justin, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. And boy, I can't read who that is. Gloria, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Gloria says hi. We are just getting started, folks. First cast out here. Worm on the far rod and corn on the closer one. Let's see. Justin says, Danny, brother. And Grizzly, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let me make sure to get your wrench back. Yeah, we just did a purge of the mods, folks, so. And let's see. Dirty 30, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, it's either windy or it's freaking sticky and hot, man. Let's see. Grizzly says dirty. Let's see. Up to something. What's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let me just get through the first area of chat here. Gloria. And let's see. Ellen, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Let's see. Danny says hi up to. Up to something says, hip kick-ass name, Thunderstuck. Another awesome channel. Danny, let's see, I believe Alan has his own channel, you know, Thunderbird, Thunderstruck. Awesome channels, folks. Check them out. And see, Bluegrass, what's going on? Bluegrass says hello. Let me get you a wrench, my friend. Let's see, Grizzly says hello, Thunderstruck. Pixels. Doesn't look like it to me. I'm looking, but I don't see any. Oh yeah, we're blurry, aren't we? Huh. Another one of those 4 bars, except for when I start to feed, then 0 bars crap, huh? Hopefully that'll clear up on its own. Because we're getting 4 bars. It's just we started the feed. Get just a little bit farther away so I can see if this is like really badly pixelated or just. Huh, it's interesting. Now I'm getting 4 out of 5 bars. Let's see, Sandy, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. 20 thumbs up, awesome already. Appreciate that, my friend. Let's see, Sandy says double tap that screen. Yeah, hopefully we'll clear up. We're looking like we're going on and off, so it might be an on and off little pixelation deal. I mean, the wide stuff is like right over there. There's no reason why we should be getting a bad signal. I mean, less than 2 football fields away, I can see a cell phone tower, for crying out loud. Let's see, Alan says Sandy. And Grizzy says hi, Alan. I'm looking at it, and she doesn't look. Yeah, my rods, I do not see any lines through them, so that's completely clear. Now, one way I tell if it's pixelated is if I look at my fishing rods and I can see them, and if there's lines through them, I know it's pixelated. Let's see, Brandy, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Brandy says, DD, what's up? Brandy says, hello, Danny. Let's see. Grizzly, Caden, no, Grizzly, and, Grey Wolf, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let me get your wrench back, my friend. Let's see, JR Buzz, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Let me get your wrench back as well. Let's see, Grey Wolf, and let's see, Army Mom, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. See, Randy says, and hello MVP in chat. Let's see, Vic Rob, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Vic Rob says here, fishy fishy. Big old ant down here. Why don't I get some more corn in the water too? That wasn't me. That was not me. Whack that one. Fortunately, with total point one, I can't even throw. Spot baited up good. Now, the temperature's about 90, 93 degrees out right now. It's like freaking making me sweat something fierce right now, guys. Pretty hot. Shut up, Texas. Yep, cleaned it off. I thought I saw a light on that. Why'd I tell you, even the old rule, even in spots like this, if you get a bite and it stops, chances are your bait's gone. You might as well cast. And I know what you're thinking. If you leave it out there, you're going to bite. Well, if you got a bite on it, chances are your bait's gone. We do have some store-bought neon worms. I grabbed a couple, like a dozen of them on the way down here, just in case we run out of our other worms. I don't know what they're going to be hitting. Hopefully, if they're just hitting corn, we can keep up with that. But I don't know. It depends on what these guys want to hit. That's why I would cast. I wonder why I would cast. Yeah, we're in a lake called, let's see, this is called, I believe it's Riverview Lake, or Sunfish Lake. So it's kind of a very few people fish this lake. But they don't stock it, so all these fish are wild. There's a bite on corn. Why I just popped it. Oh, dang it. Man, I just missed that one. Boy, yeah, that just popped it. Oh. Hang on, folks. Let me get this rod back out here. That one just popped hard. Let that line slack and something just smacked it hard. I forget carp fishing in a lake is a little different than fishing. You don't always have to set the hook back. Sometimes they'll hook themselves. sometimes they won't. Kind of a toss-up. That one kind of looked like he was messing with it. So, I don't know. It probably would have been better if I left it out there for him to keep on getting it. No harm, no foul. That fish just got a meal, so. About 25, 30 feet out. It's about 6, 7 feet of water. Definitely enough for a nice carp to come in. Yeah, I was just watching that rod and somebody started going ding, 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 ding. There are some big channel catfish in this lake too. They do stock this occasionally with channel catfish, maybe once a year. And people don't fish for them, so they tend to live in this lake and get really, really big. 6 in there. No wonder I was. Definitely still one out here, folks. There's one jump like 20 feet past where I can cast. And we looked okay. See, Randy Rhino, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let me get you your wrench back. And I can still see my rod. It looks like no line through it. So that's definitely a good sign that we are not situated. What's going on? Thank you for coming in. Let me get your wrench back. Let's see. Glenn, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Sebastian's in the house. What's going on, Sebastian? All right, I think I can get back a little bit closer to you guys. Maybe I could turn that camera a little bit to the left too. We got a better view down here, just a little bit further to the left. As long as I can keep those rods in view. Always getting this is just a little tricky. That looks pretty good. I think that looks pretty good. Rick Rob. Let's see. Dirty Strawberry. Got it. Let's see, Bob. William Bear, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. What are we fishing for? We are fishing for carp and catfish today. Got corn on the close rod and nightcrawler on the far one. Let's see, Colby, what's going on? Thank you for coming, my friend. Let me get your wrench back. Another one of my regulars. We just did a purge, so I'm trying to get my regulars that come in. And Les, what's going on? Yes, sirree. Les, thanks for coming in. Let's see, Dirty says Randy. Colby says, basically hello to everyone in chat. Let's see, Les says DT. Grumpy Bass, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Yeah, we should make up his mind whether to be sunny or cloudy. Let's Let's see, Dirty says Glenn. Let's see, Colby says PA. Yep, PA, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. I apologize if I missed it. I'm trying to get caught up with chat right now. Randy says less. Let's see, PA says hello, everyone. Let's see, Dirty says with the hello emojis. Let's see, Munchie, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. And Storm Dirty says Army Mom. Let's see, Grumpy says Army Mom. Let's see, Colby says Army Mom. Let's see, Army Mom says Colby. Ben says, yep, Arizona. Fishing maniac could use some support. Yeah, he's just recently started live streaming. He's good. Did I miss NJ here? Let's see, Grey Wolf, Colby, Grumpy Bass. Let's see, I'm not sure. If I missed you, Mark, I'm sorry. I appreciate you coming in, my friend. Yeah, this is a really, this is about maybe 8 or 10 feet deep in the middle of this lake. But it's a real big and open lake, so it's got a lot of nice carp in it. Let's see, Randy says PA, and let's see, Army Mom says Colby. Let's see, Danny says, hey, Grey Wolf. Let's see, Randy says, you're welcome. Let's see, Grey Wolf says, hey, Danny. And Miss Lee, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Let me get your wrench back. And let's see, Ajay, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Ajay says, hi, sir. Let's see, Dirty, let's see, Miss Lee says, Danny boy. Let's see, Grumpy Bass says, Glenn. Let's see, Randy says, Miss Lee. And see, Sandy with the flames. This is a little bit different of a fishing. See, where from you, sir? This is the United States of America. This is St. Louis, Missouri. Actually, this is St. Louis County. So, I actually live in St. Louis, Missouri, but, we are over in, yeah, we're about 20 miles out. Let's see, Grumpy Bass says, MBP, you're doing my... How you doing, Grumpy Bass? Pretty good, my friend. Let's see, we are just getting started. It's a little hot out here. I wish it would choose whether or not it's going to be shady or sunny. This lake has got a lot of big carp in it, folks, though. Some big ones. And see, Dawson, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let me make sure to get your wrench back, Dawson. Let's see, Dawson says, hey! Let's see, Hector, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Yeah, it's a little, pixelated, Mike. Let me check. Yeah, I can see lines through that rod. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here, folks. We're not that far from a major metropolitan highway, along with a main street. We're close to stuff. If there's not a signal out here, there's not going to be a signal anywhere. But let me just try to reset her for a second. Yep, that just made it worse. Yep, now it's really picking. Why is it the best spots? I mean, you guys can hear the road over there. There's electrical wiring. There's a cell phone tower right over there, about maybe 8 or 10 football fields away. I mean, I can't get any closer to a cell phone tower than that. I mean, all right, that cleared her up for now. It's gonna stay clear. Let's see, Dawson. Let's see, Hector says, hey, Danny. Let's see, Alan says, Miss Lee. Yep, that's how long we stayed clear. Oh, boy. It makes no sense why I cannot keep it, Monty, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Monty says, what up, bro? Let's see, Flower the Flower. What's going on, my friend? Let's see, you've had your channel a long time, Flower, so let me... Oh, another big carp jump. Let me get you a wrench. See, that way you can chat and talk to everyone and keep up with things. Hector says Sebastian. See, Flower says, oh, I'm back. Let's see, Danny says, Flower, you're welcome, but don't spam. Yes, just make sure you're, I mean, you can type and chat and everyone, the algorithm picks up that, but if you just punch in a whole bunch of stuff, the algorithm is not going to like that. I've seen so many channels that think that spamming is a good thing for their channel, and then I come back the next day, yeah, they got 30,000 subs. The next day after that, guess what? The channel is gone. I mean, it's obliterated off of YouTube. Sorry about that. I did not mean to do that. I just deleted a message. Sorry about that. Let's see. Alan says, Randy brother. Let's see. If you don't want to be a mod, I can remove it pretty quickly. There you go. You just had your channel a long time, so I was comfortable with giving it. Let's see, Dennis, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. If you've had your channel a long time, I'm more than comfortable with the idea that YouTube hasn't blocked your channel all this time, so chances are you haven't done anything, like, really bad. If you do something for a while on the same IP address, something negative. So if you've had your channel 9 years, I guess you're really okay. So it's kind of one of my little marks that I do when I give out wrenches. A standard mod only has the power to block people for off the channel and bite on them. Pretty good. I forgot my drag was set. feeling on drag. Yeah, folks, I'll get your wind block here in a minute. Just want to make up its mind. I hate to put up a wind block with no wind, but it'll be blowing and then it won't blow. I'll put it up, no worries. Hold it up. That's a turtle. Okay. Next we got a soft-shell turtle. Hey, gummit. You old stinker. Give me my hook back. Little sucker. He's not gonna give me my hook back, is he? Crap. Alright, buddy. I guess you can have it. Oh. Yeah, there are some. Really, dude? Yeah, there are some turtles in this lake. Yeah, this guy's just mad, man. That's a soft-shell turtle. I don't think that counts, technically, on that guy out with his pointed nose. Alright. See you, buddy. Thank you. Go on, go home. Go home. Yeah, now you lose energy, huh? I know. Lovely. I hate it when they do that. Oh well. While I'm digging through the box, I can get over to you guys. Where did my skate go? Keep snake. Yeah, at least I cooked it. A lot of people mess with those things with phony mess and they never hook the stuff. When you hook them, at least they stop hitting. I do have little tiny hooks. Just, these guys, I'm kind of scared of bending them out. Well, I have to let them run pretty good. Hang on, folks, let me get a hook on there. I gotta find one in here. Yeah, we have some new hooks coming in the mail today, but that didn't help us today. I've got some tiny ones, some little bitty bluegill hooks, but I don't think I should put that on out here. Good. Alright, this is going to be a little bit more tricky than I anticipated. Nothing I can do. I can't get that out of a turtle's throat without killing it. Now, I'm not going to kill any living thing out here unless I'm using it for bait or I'm going to eat it. Or it's trying to kill me. I mean, if something's trying to harm me, yeah, I'll try to harm it and get it away from me. But even that's very, very rare. On the rare note that a snake may come up and do that, I'm referring to. I've got tiny hooks. I might be stuck with a tiny number 8 thin wire hook. This is going to be fun if I use this. So I ain't gonna be able to put more than about 4 or 5 pounds worth of pressure on it. Now, looks like I might be doing it. Alright. That's what I gotta do. I should have bought some hooks today. I have some coming in the mail. I just hate buying stuff. So I got a very limited budget, unfortunately. So I work with what I got. So I literally have to run out of hooks before I'll buy more of them. I got these guys, but they're very small. I mean, they're big enough to put bait on, but just these are the hooks I use for bluegill and trout, maybe buffalo carp. But like a 10-pound carp, I'm gonna be in trouble. I started putting these in plastic too. You used to put these in a box. It's much easier to handle. These stupid plastic bags, number one, they never seal all the way, unless you really put an effort into it. And number two, they're really hard to get open to begin with. I can bend these out with my hand. That's not saying much. I don't put a lot of force on it too. It should hook up much easier. Another big carp just jumped right out in the middle out there. That was alright. Biscuit for the biscuit. Not all the way close. Okay, how about that? Alright, that one's got corn on it. Tell you what, let me put worm on both, see if that. I got some neons in here, they're probably gonna die on me if I don't get them out here. Used. But I can put a decent amount of worm on this hook. It's not a small hook, it's just very thin wire. This were made for like bluegill and crappie. Bluegill, crappie, rainbow trout. Boy, that breeds so good. It's hard to tell a turtle sometimes. I thought I had a little channel cat. Those soft gills actually fight pretty good. Bite on that one too. There's any bullheads in this place. I can't remember. That's how long it's since I did this place. And our shade gone bye-bye. There ain't no other shade to rinse this place. kind of hard at that time of morning. There's another turtle. I'm pretty sure there was another turtle. Whatever it wasn't trying to swim away. So there's more than one cocktail out here. Huh. Dang. Cocktails usually only live in, like, so. If you go about 30 yards behind you guys, you'll hit the Mississippi River. So I guess it wouldn't be too difficult to set two lines a cocktail coming in here. I promise. Alright. See if I can get to that cat. I don't know where the heck I'm supposed to do this. I need some type of shade to be able to see this thing. Because our backup cell phone is already on power mode. I can't see it at all. Crap. Give it a minute to cool off. Should have left it under the backpack. Now the shade's gone. And take it off of there. So now I have to refresh everything because they play a function on cheap Android cell phones that force you to go onto TikTok immediately when you begin to use your phone. I can't see this at all. Just stuff here. There's no protected area around here. This isn't like Fairgrounds or O'Fallon Park. There's no area. Well, actually, there is one pavilion about a mile down there. Well, that'd be a run. Let's see if I can see the chat yet. No, we're still in low power mode because this phone will overheat and it'll shut off. Miss Lee laughing her butt off. Ah, boy. Let's see, flower. And let's see, hang on, folks. I'm trying to see this chat. Hopefully we'll get some clouds here in just a minute. We're about to get thunderstorms. I can tell it. And yet at the same time, we're totally sunny. This weather recently has just been friggin' nuts. And then once the thunderstorms are over, guess what? Yep, it'll get sunny again. Got total cloud cover coming, and right over our head, perfectly blue sky. Over that way, clouds. Over that way, clouds. It loves to do that no matter where I am, it's gonna be sunny. Sunny and hot, up until the point where it starts pouring down rain on me. Cool off. I still can't see. It's just like one dark black screen because it won't stay cool enough, long enough out here to keep the camera from getting hot. Alright, we can see a little bit here. Let's see. Big Fish, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. And let's see. Rude, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Appreciate that. Let me get you guys your wrenches back. Alan says, Randy, I know I missed a lot of chat here, folks. Let's see. Rude says, Alan. Yeah, we've caught one soft shell turtle so far, and I caught one like 4 or 5 pound carp off the feed. I also caught a drum over to the right of us. We might be going over to the river here in just a bit because this sun is like friggin' nuts over here. Yeah, I can hear thunder that way, and yet we're like sunny right here. Sheesh, man. Let's see, Monty says, Monty, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Rude says, Army Mom. Rude says, Big Fish. Miss Lee says, Big Fish. And Rude says, Randy. Let's see, Good Walter, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let me make sure to get you your wrench back, my friend. I'm sorry if I'm a little grumpy. It's just really humid out here right now, and looks like we got storms coming in, and yet at the same time, we're in the middle of the sun. Let's see, Big Fish says, yep. Turtle, yep, that was a soft shell. I actually count those as fish when I catch them, but I can't count it on a feed because someone doesn't like turtles. Let's see, Monty says, good job, MVP. Let's see, Rude with the turtle emoji. Let's see, Mrs. Scooter, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Big Fish says everyone. Let's see, Big Fish says awesome. Big Fish says Alan. Everyone awesome Alan. Okay. Let's see, Glenn says hi, Miss Scooter. Let's see, Miss Scooter says hello, MTZ. Let's see, Grumpy Bass says Mrs. Scooter. Let's see, Big Wolf, Big Fish, I've got you. And let's see, Mrs. Scooter, got you too. Mrs. Scooter, yep. Mrs. Lee. And Scooter, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Scooter says MVP. Scooter says hello, everyone. I think we got a pretty good chance of getting a big carp out here, folks. I've been seeing them jump. And I've already caught one 4-pounder off the feed just right before I got the feed started. And I got her in pretty fast, so I'm pretty sure I didn't spook the spot. Let's see, Miss Lee says mostly. Yep, mostly what's going on. Thank you for coming in, my friend. Army Mom says hi, Miss Lee. And Rue with the flaming emoji. Oh, I must be backed up in chat, some fears. Big Fish, I thought I got you. I guess you did. Just haven't caught up with chat yet. See, Danny says, hi. Danny says, hi, Sharky. What's going on, Sharky? Thank you for coming in. Let's see, Glenn. Let's see, Shane, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let me get you your wrench back. Let's see, Josie, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Josie or Jose, as the case may be. Hi, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Let's see, Ruth says Josie. Let's see, Korg, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Korg says hi. Korg. Let's see, Adam, what's going on? Thank you. Get to your wrench back. There you go. I think I've caught up with chat now. I can't even see the dang thumbs up and everything right now. Let me see if I can see this. Let's see. 14 people in. Let's see. Come on. I know if I go over in the shade, I can see it. I'm gonna have to run over in the shade. Yep, 14 people in, 59 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let me put this somewhere where it's not going to overheat. Underneath my backpack. My backpack's great. Cleaned off. Feet on. I don't think they like these guys. Down here. What I'm gonna do to make this a little better, I'm gonna put one of my little night crawlers on here. And I'm sure all these guys are dying. Got some thunderstorms all around us at the moment. Now this one has been cleaned off. These things have to quit the feed because of a thunderstorm. After riding out here for the better part of an hour and a half, that would really stink. It isn't waterproof. I failed it with all. That thunderstorm is about ready to reach us in total sun. Crazy. I kid you not, guys, like no more than 5 or 6 miles that way, there's a thunderstorm, and yet we're in total sun. Now it's hot. There's some dark purple clouds that way. Probably 20, 30 mile per hour winds. You'd think I could get a little bit of fishing time in the shade, but no. It's got the storms. It'll be till sunny right up into the point until the storm come by. Guys think I'm kidding? Check this out. Hey, look at that stuff over there. Ain't that cute? We're ready to have a thunderstorm, and yet it's 92 degrees and sunny out here. I don't know. An hour, let's see, a mile back there, I guess I could make that about 15 minutes on my scooter. Less if I would have put her on into high, but I used up 3 out of 5 bars getting down to this spot. And I know since I moved that camera, it's going to be pixelated, so I know what to do about that. Yeah, I'm just pouring off. Oh boy. It looks like we're cleared out. I hope. I wish I could get my mic feed working too. I can't get it working on this stupid. I think this cell phone, the mic part of it's broke or something. Because even though I've tried it on Bluetooth, it still won't work. Because if I put it on Bluetooth, I could just go back there and sit in the shade. Right. What's that? Probably another turtle. Got a very slowly pulling on it. Yeah. Pulled off. That was definitely another turtle. Alright, let's put on some more corn. My turtles won't even eat the green worm. We're going to run right to the thunderstorm. I mean, I kid you not, it's going to go, it's going to start pouring down rain on us before the sun goes away. I just don't like this green worm. I know they hit them down on the river, but lake, not always a good thing. Put worm on this, they're going to hit it. Regular night crawler. There's a major difference, folks, if you don't know this, between store-bought and garden variety worm. When you use garden variety, you'll catch fish in most occasions. Those store-boughts only work certain times of the year. Primarily when things are so cold and they don't really need the scent of the garden variety night crawler. They just kind of see it because the water gets really clear. And look at this, it just got totally still. That whole side of the lake, the wind just died. It was blowing this direction, now it's moving this way. I mean, to be honest, if it rained a little bit, I wouldn't care, but that kind of looks like a little bit of a dangerous storm. We'll see. I honestly don't see any lightning in it. And I haven't gotten a severe thunderstorm warning on my cell phone. I'm supposed to get severe storm warnings. Let's check this real quick. Let's see. Nope, no severe storm warning. It looks kind of rainy, but it actually doesn't look like a severe storm. So we're gonna hope for the best. I think we're gonna hope for the best, folks. Which one actually good thing? It looks like the shade finally made it to us. Woohoo! And you made me go refresh after all that time, ain't you? Let's see, 20 people in. Let's see, 66 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Yeah, we've caught one turtle so far. Yoshi, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Malik is in the house. What's going on, Malik? Let's see, Shane says, doing good, Danny. By the way, Moloch is fun time. When you guys hear me saying Moloch, that's fun. That's fun time. Adam says big fish. Yeah, I can see my rod, and it doesn't look like it's. Yeah, it looks like it's a single piece. So I know we look a little. Yeah, I guess we are a little pixelated, folks. Still. Let me try to reset her one more time. Time it went off completely. Now it's clear. Yeah, you're supposed to wait 10 seconds when you do that. You press the square button, wait 10 seconds, and then press the square button again. It comes right back up. Hey, I can see the screen. For what that's worth. Let's see. Adam, Danny. Making sure I'm caught up with everybody here. Let's see. Big Fish says, yep, it rain over there for sure, I know. But I'll tell you what, rain, it ain't so bad. It's when it's thunder and lightning. Bass Angler says hi. Let's see. Bass Angler says, how you doing, Danny? And Mary Turner, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, Mary. Hi, Mary. Hi. Hi. See, Mary says, hey, Mr. Mike, hope your day is going great. I've already caught 2 decent fish today. It's just, they weren't on the feed. I caught 1 decent carp in this spot, and right behind us, I caught a decent drum. But boy, the spot behind us, that stuff over there, that stinks. And look at that, already pixelating again. It just does not want to give me a signal for more than a couple minutes. Boy. Let's see. Danny says, good to see you, Mary. I hope Mr. Turner's feeling better, by the way. And look at those guys. There's some big carp just coming to the surface out there. All over to the left. Boy, I need about an ounce of weight to hit out there. Yeah, I sure hope Steven is doing better. Let's see, Mary says raspberry. And raspberry, I'm sorry if I missed you. What's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Raspberry says, hey, MVP. Let's see, he's doing pretty good. Awesome. That is awesome to hear. That's enough. I see that big one just hit up out there. Yeah, that was just a big boy hit out there in the middle of the lake. Yeah, it's kind of a weird lake because you never know exactly what you're going to catch. Because this is right off the Mississippi River, and when it floods, it goes right over the levee and right into here. So you never know what's in here. Now look at this lake right now, guys. There's a big carp that's out there in the middle of the lake. There's just fish everywhere out here right now. I don't think I can get to that one over there to the right, but I'm gonna try to see if I can get over there. It's a little bit more warm on here. That's a big carp right at the surface over there. They don't always have to jump for you to know that they're there. A lot of times they'll just come up to the surface and just wake off the top of it. That's the only thing that's 20 friggin' pounds just wakes across the surface like that. Now bass will do it, but they 20 pounds. honestly doesn't look like they want to hit corn either. You can tell a storm's coming in too because this whole lake just it's become like when you couldn't even tell there was anything in this lake until a minute ago, and now the whole surface of the lake is just teeming with everything. Looks like there might be some bass out there deep, busting some shad. There are some bass in this lake. I mean, they do dock this to the Missouri Department of Conservation on occasion, so they will throw a few largemouth in here. Largemouth tend to stay in the lake even if water floods. Stickers all over my arm. I bushwhacked this spot, as you guys can see. I had to cut the spot. There's no paths in this lake. I mean, almost no one ever fishes this lake because it's primarily carp and a few bass and a few. They stock it once a year with catfish. That's it. And everything else that comes into this lake comes in from Mississippi River. The carp come in from that way. This is just got dead still like glass out here now, folks. Funny enough, I don't think that storm is gonna do anything. I mean, I'm not actually seeing any rain. What do you call it? When a storm comes by, you'll see the rain front. Because I can see about maybe about 10, 15 miles that direction. And I ain't seen nothing like those that rain cloud front. Looks just less like a storm that's trying to form. Sucking up moisture from Mississippi, probably. Another big carp. That was only about 5 or 6 pounds. Wish the wind wouldn't have died, though. That's kind of making it a little interesting out here. I've scattered corn from about maybe 15 yards that direction to 15 yards that direction, and all over out in front of me. Not that much. One handful of spots. So any fish that kind of work in this area, they'll keep working towards my bait. Hopefully pick them up. Yep, another one. Look at that. Right underneath where my line is. Bite. That's interesting. Come on, buddy. That's right over there where that squirrel was. Pinged on a couple good times. Good for me. This line's not even flat. big carp right in front of me. And there's a big one just right in front of me too. I'm going to get another worm on this other rod. I need to get that over there. Something hit this corn and they don't like the corn down here. These are wild carp. These aren't raised. They probably have never seen corn in their lives in this lake. Chances are they have seen worms one time or another. Especially with the way this river floods down here. Well, peck on it again there. Trying to be a little quiet right now, guys. These guys are very right where that fish is. With a couple of feet. Got him. He's just sitting there with it. Dadgummit. Check that. He was just sitting there with it. Son of a... Dang it. Crap. Man, there's 4 or 5 of them in here. I just spooked them all. I forgot I got a little tiny hook on this one. We are definitely coming back to this lake with a little bit better prepared. Yeah, it just cooled off big time. I like that path. Going up over to the left. Yeah, that one just sat there with it. Just probably swallowed it. Yeah, the activity out here, folks, this is not rain. This is fish. Better hook on the other one. That fish did it, just hit it and sat there with it. Can't believe that, folks. That might have been our only chance. That fish hit it and just sat there with it. I don't know how big a carp it was, but when I set the hook, you just saw that wake going to the left. And that fish didn't do anything but peck it once. Dang, guys. That might have been our opportunity. 20 people in, 77 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, guys. Werewolf, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Danny says, hi, Werewolf. Let's see, not much at the moment, Mike. Okay. I'm just checking. Man, that was a good one to hit over there, guys. And that might be another one hitting. Well, I gotta be quiet, guys. These guys are like super sensitive. That's one of the big drawbacks of fishing the lake that hasn't been fished much. Is they're spooky. You get something by them, it scares the heck out of them. They don't know what to do. Big ones out here. Gotta look out here. Be patient. Look at that. Look at these guys coming to the surface. Oh, I meant the action? Oh, I just set the hook into one out there, Danny. And that when I set the hook into that fish, it was definitely a carp because I scared it. It ran to the left and made a big old wake. We're looking pixelated again. I cannot keep the signal here. Yeah, I'm sure you guys didn't even see that. Yeah, I'm sure you guys didn't even see that. It's just a shame. I can't even see how long we've been in. My eyes are so covered in sweat. Yeah, I missed a big one over there. He packed it and just sat there with it. And when I lifted it up, I felt him pull. I set the hook and he was running at me. And I saw that big wake behind him and, yep, just missed him. I knew what he was doing when I picked it up and I felt that pull, but there was nothing I could do. Son of a gun. Let's see. Diamond says, "Where am I fishing? This is down. I believe this is. You would know it as Riverview Lake. So Riverfront Lake. Heck on. There are some big carp over here, guys. Massive fish, but getting these guys big, it's a trick. Thinking about it out there. Barely pinging on that thing. Barely mouthing. the bait off. Clean that worm. Clean it. I sure hoped I could get it. Got him. Got that one, folks. That's on a little tiny wire hook. That is on a little tiny wire hook. Would hit this one, wouldn't it? But I got the drag to fight him on this one. Got him, folks. Fish on. That's just a little itty bitty wire hook. This is so bendable. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Gotta get my lenses out. Just takes patience to get these guys to hit. Boy, he's digging into this stuff down here. That's a nice comment. You guys see that drag? That was a takedown. 100%, that was a takedown. Yeah, I'd usually be able to fight these fish harder, but I got a little tiny hook on here. Here's my, I'm out of my big hook. I've only got one on my bait caster. This ain't no noodle rod here. This is a 6'6" medium action. Now the other rod I got, that's a 6'2" medium to light. This one's very tricky. You cannot put too much force on that hook. That hook will just bend out in a heartbeat. Yeah, these lake carp just sit around and eat, and they're just waiting for a fight. Oh, that's a nice 4.5, 5 pounder. Nice, beautiful common. Just untouched, really. This is like a European carp here. Just a gorgeous lake carp. Come here, buddy. Come here. Come here. Just let him tire himself out in the mud. No worries. Carp are pretty tough fish, so I ain't gonna worry about that. And he swallowed that little hook so he can have it. No, you don't, buddy. No, you don't. 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 You ain't getting away on me yet. He tried. He tried. I'm not sure if we're pixelated or not. I know what to do, though. Give me a second. I'm going to make sure to reset this sucker so we can get a good picture of him. Let me dry my hands off here. It won't let accept the command because my hands are wet. I had a feeling about that would happen. And that should get us a good signal, folks. That should get us a good signal. All right. Hopefully this will get us a good signal. Hopefully that'll get us a good signal. I did not want to drop her, folks. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, folks. Gorgeous carp. Just absolutely beautiful. Just a beautiful guy, folks. Just absolutely gorgeous. Just untouched. Bright red tail. That's a gorgeous fish, folks. Hopefully we can get her on a pretty good here. Hey, we caught one on feed. Beautiful. All right, buddy, let's get you back in the water. Assuming I ain't got the rods around my leg. All right, girl. See ya. Thank you. Yeah, no problems with her. No problem. No problem with her, folks. Hey, that hook held. I'll give it that. Even that little wire hook. If you give it a little bit, it's gonna hold. Because it's designed for bluegill and rainbow trout, so I guess a 4 or 5 pound carp is within its limitation. I sure hope that came in good. If it didn't, I hope you guys saw it at least pretty good. And I got nothing to clean to wipe my glasses off with. Oh well. They'll dry. I forgot, instead of wiping your glasses off with your, slimy clothes that you just got all fishy, I should have just blown on them, because the water the majority of times will blow off the lenses. Now I got smeared old glasses till I get to a gas station with some clean paper towels. Oops. I don't know that. As long as I can still read the chat. And see the fish. The fish ain't as difficult. I think I can do this blindfolded. Let's see, 10 people in, 76 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see, Satan, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let me make sure to get you your mod back. Since you guys absolutely blew my my channel yesterday, 22 subs and 25,000 views on question mark video. You're all the absolute best. No worries. Let's see, Tom Max, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. I hope I got at least part of that carp in clear. We're not getting a great signal down here. But she looks pixelated, but I think you guys can see her at least. Let's see, fishy glasses. Should you see the big boys better? Yep. Was that totally pixelated, or could you guys at least see it for a few moments there? Let's see, Satan says, hey, Peggy! Let's see, Peggy says, hey, Dan! Yep, Dan, thanks for coming in, my friend. Appreciate that. Yeah, there are some big old carp out here right now, folks. I missed one, and that's our first one we landed. Now, there isn't much in this lake besides carp, some big largemouth, but they're rare because they've got everything to eat in here. There's not really any pressure. A few catfish and a few drum that sneak in from Mississippi over here. So this lake is full of big old carp. That was on Nightcrawler. I mean, I was baiting this other one back up, and that sucker, I just saw that rod going. That's the first good takedown we've actually had on it rod. Most of the time I'm sitting right by it. And yeah, that one I remember to set the drag very good. It's got a what had a very small wire hook on it. I have to get a new one on it. That carp swallowed my hook. I actually have like 100 of these guys. These aren't the kind of hooks you want to use for carp. These are the kind you want to use for bluegill and rainbow trout. I mean, they're like, so tiny, you guys barely can't even see them over there. Hey, no matter where I go, I can find me some fishies. I also caught a soft shell. That counts. Like a nice little pound soft shell turtle. Yeah, we were roasting out here in the heat earlier. And luckily, the sun has set a little bit. We've got some storms popping around. Luckily, we haven't had any problems with the storms as of yet. Definitely feels like there's some around, though. We were having like 8-10 mile per hour winds out here till just about maybe 10-15 minutes ago, and then the wind just died. And then the lake just came to life. Yes, this is a new spot, by the way, folks. This is called Riverview Lake. So if you've ever fished down on Riverview, the lake down there, yeah, this is it. It's a beautiful lake. It's just, they don't manage this that much because it floods from the Mississippi River. So any fish they put in here has the potential to leave. But the only thing about it is, yeah, there's fish that come in from the river. Yeah, there's some, that's all, you never know what you're going to catch in this dang thing. Now there's some, there's a lot of common carp, like I said, there's some bass. But there's obviously going to be some blue cats and some channel stuck in here too. There's another one, look at them over there. That's where I threw that corn over there. They're still making a ruckus over there. Yeah, we've got a few worms. I've got some greenies. I'm not sure if they're going to work or not. We also got some corn. Should be able to get something else on us. That was just a nice little gobbinite crawler. Let's get back out here, see if I can do this. They're spooking themselves. That's how many of them are in here. I mean, they come in, grab some of those mouthful of corn I threw out here. Yeah. Get a big fish on this. Trilene, it does tend to stick before it's cast out. Just gotta hand line that line out. Make sure she loosens up a little bit, and then just reel her back in. For the price, the strength of this line, you can't beat it. That's a little far off the bottom. I think it's going to be easier off the bottom. There goes another one right there. Out on the head. We got one of these lake groups. One of these lake groups. These because sometimes you get them in lakes. They can be a little. Rivers. They can be a little beat up. You know, tired out, exhausted. You can understand. You know, running into that current all their lives. They can be a little pooped. What the heck is that? How did that get on the line? One of my old foot got ready. Hang on, folks. Let me get back to that chat here in just a minute. Man, that really messed up that line, too. Yeah, these worms are about ready to die, too. If I remember correctly about these neons, too, if you break them into 3 segments when you put them on, they put out a lot more scent. Who's gonna go? Another big one. This is waking up out here, guys. I'm not sure if you can even see that on the screen. They're just coming to the surface and just taking off on us. There are some big channel catfish in here, like I said, and they're probably going to be some blue cats mixed in, drum, other species of fish that come in from the river when the water's flooding. But for the most part, carp. Now, I have heard of a few guys catching some massive crappie out of here, and that levee down there is about 15 feet deep over there. So that's a good spot to go during the wintertime. But I've got so many other spots to fish. I mean, like I said, I've got 50, 60 different spots in this the city alone where I can catch fish. It's hard to choose, to be honest. Right now I'm choosing new locations for you guys to have like new and interesting experiences out here. This is your basic carp fishing techniques. Now I'm using worm because I don't know why they're hitting worm better right now. I don't know. I think they wouldn't be, but they are. Come on, unlock. There we go. There we go, folks. And just like always, it wants to go to TikTok. And I'm going to have to reset it. Take a minute. Now, it looks like we're not pixelated. I mean, oh yeah, I can see lines in my rod there again. Oh boy. Here we go again. Minute. Right back off. Watch this. Yep, see, it'll clear up for a minute. Still looking pixelated. Waste. I don't know why it won't let me keep a signal recently. It backs me off all the way to the main channel. There we go. Let's see, 13 people in and 79 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Let's see, Miss Side Steppin', what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. How are you doing? We're doing okay. It's been an okay day so far. We've caught 1 soft shell turtle, 1 common carp, about pounds. Let's see, Satan says, Miss, you got a carp and a few minutes ago about, yep, 5 or 6 pounds. Yeah, I'll go about 6 pounds on that one. I'm always underestimating them. I've got a scale right now, but I'm waiting for my net so that I can net those fish gently without having to hurt them to weigh them. It's a video quality can also be bad if you are using a mobile Wi-Fi hotspot for your second phone, if the signal is already bad. Huh. I guess I could turn her off for a minute, see if that clears her up. But we're gonna lose signal on this one. I can turn her off for a couple minutes, see if that clears her up. It's just hard to read chat. And now I don't know if we're clear or not. I'll reset her too to see if that helps any. All right, hopefully that'll clear her up. It's just dang near impossible to read that chat. Because I'm in I can't kneel because it's too high up. And if I stand, it's too low. It's kind of a... Hold on, I can't really get a good view on phone. But I guess that's the reason why I got you guys in. My friend... well, that helps, my friends and family. But... the wind started picking up again. Huh, interesting. That storm might have just passed by. Let's see if I can get it all. That is not gonna work. Nope, that's not gonna work. I just got a text message that says auto dub will be available soon. So basically, I guess that means we will be getting the ability to read different languages soon on the feed. Interesting. Let's see, it didn't clear it up at all while it was like that. Let's see, the Bass Duo, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that. Let me make sure to get you your rent back. Let's see, Ms. Side says, oh wow. I mean, we are pixelated, but we're not terribly pixelated. We're okay, I guess. And now we're clear as a bell. Oh, there's a bite on the close rod. Got him. Got him. Drag. I drag a little bit. got another soft tail. Another dangling soft tail. Come here, buddy. I think I got him in the foot. Oh, got him in the mouth again. But this time, at least I can get to my hook. Come here. Hey, don't bite me. They can't bite you at all. They ain't got any teeth or any power in their mouths. I got the hook out. Now let me get you. Ah. Come on. There we go. I want to show you off now. I caught you. I can show you off before you go home. There we go, guys. That's our second soft shell of the day. These guys aren't shy down here, are they? Look at the spots on the top of that soft shell spot on top of that. That's a spotted soft shell. Boy, that's actually, I think that's an endangered species. Wow. That's not like our first one. That's cool. This is an endangered species. We're letting him go. Well, I'm in the what do you call it, the NJ Maniac Club now. There's more, catching more turtles than I am carp. Oh, boy. Don't tell him I said that. He's probably still watching. With that wind, I'm going to push those carp back down to the bottom again. That line is slack over here. Totally slack. I feel like I'm cleaning that bait off. Pull to it. We're about out of our garden variety, I call it. The ones that work great. Now we're down to the store-bought ones. Which still work, of course, just not quite as good. And we still got corn, so. That'll still work. Looks like those storms just went right over the top of us. There's one worm left in there. There's two. That's about it for our garden variety worm. We still got some store-bought ones. Probably took off the red one, to be honest. It's not even a mistake on my part. Buying the red one. Alright, it's good. That line is black. I don't want it totally black, I just want it a little bit. Not a Carolina rig. I want the fish to pick it up, be able to mouth that thing, not having to feel anything. And then once he's decided to eat it, then he starts moving off, and oh, he's got the hook in his mouth. Hey, two soft shells and a. Can't say I don't catch some wide variety of species now, do I? Let's see. MBPFishing, what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let me get you your wrench back. Let's see, Miss Side says, have fun fishing. Awesome, I appreciate that, my friend. Let's see, Side says, I miss Missouri. Hadn't been there in a couple of years now. I haven't left Missouri much in my lifetime. I did one pretty long travel when I was about 18. Spent almost a year traveling around, but that's about it. After that, I came home. See, the Bass Duo says hi. Alright, I've taught it. Yes, Danny, if you missed it, we've caught one common carp, about 5 or 6 pounds. And let's see, 2 soft-shell turtles. See, yeah, now what's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Yes, we're off location. This is a lake called, let's see, Riverview Lake. It's also known as Sunfish Lake, because the fish tend to come up to the surface in sun. And as you guys can see, there's a path around this lake, but there's not actually a path to the lake. So I had to bushwhack my way to the water. Yeah, we are trying to keep a clean picture here, folks, but the signal quality isn't great down in these locations. Every time I want to check that chat, I got to turn on my backup cell phone, and when I do, we wind up getting a terrible picture. Let's see, Show Files, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Show Files says, waves to everyone. And let's see, Jay Francis, what's going on? Jay Francis says, oh my God. Let's see, Danny says hi. Danny says Francis. Let's see, Danny says, Mike did a purge. Yes, sirree. If you guys are wondering where your wrenches go, backyard fun, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let me get you your wrench back, my friend. I had over, I believe, close to 600 mods and only about 50 people that were coming in and chatting. So I had to get rid of a lot of them. Thanks for letting everyone know, my friend. What I'm going to have to keep doing is turning the hotspot data off and on, because unfortunately it looks like it is kind of interfering with, it's pushing our 4G, which is usually 5G in a good spot. We should be getting 5G in this spot, but I mean, honest, we're only like 3 football fields away from the nearest dang cell phone tower. Could we be too close? I suppose. I mean, there's a cell phone tower right over there. I mean, practically hit the dang thing. Unfortunately, whenever that wind starts to blow, the fishing becomes a little bit more tricky, because I guess it's pushing these carps a little bit deeper. They're moving around this lake awfully fast. God. soda never tastes good. Nothing I can do to keep it cool out here. I don't know. It's not fun sometimes. Got it. That's another carp. Yeah, that's another one, folks. That ain't no turtle. It's a big one. Yeah, it is. It's a really big bird. Yeah. I swear there are some carp in this lake. We have caught them today. That's another soft-tail. I think it's one of my hooks yet. And that's a pound one there. Good. Man. Here he goes. Look at that bad boy. These guys aren't shy either. Look at him. He'll stick his head right on off beast. See him? He's looking like, what's going on? That's our third turtle. Let's see, no spot. But, you know, thank you. I thought for sure that one was because he was pulling drag out. But those things actually soft-tail. That's why I say when I'm fishing alone, I count soft-tails because they fight. He's pulling drag. Hook on. Glad I bought 100 of these suckers. And my eyes are so blurred because it's smeared on my glasses. I can't see this daggone hook hole. Where the heck fire is it? There it is. I ain't see it. I just felt it. Yeah, that was on a neon worm. I think the turtles like neon worms better than they like the garden variety ones. I only dug 30. I didn't think. That's why I grabbed some on the way down here. I thought, they'll hit both types. They always do. You're right. They said take the first piece, break it in half, put it on again, break that in half again. That increases the scent on these guys tremendously. That's an old trick I use when I'm using these store-bought worms. They don't have a lot of scent. They hold on, but they hold on to their scent way too well. So if you break them into pieces, it puts the scent out a lot better. I'm so glad it got shaded. I really am. That's killing me. I came out, it was cloudy. When I got out here, it was cloudy. When I started, the sun came out. Crazy old weather. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy weather. Make me reset it. Let's see, 8 people in. Let's see, 90 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. I appreciate that, guys. Guys and gals out on YouTube. Let's see, got the net fishing. What's going on? Yep, 87 likes, my friend. Let's go. Same weather conditions over here. Was thinking of still going. Glad to see you out there. Mike, get ready and go. Yeah, we've caught 1 5 or 6 pound carp and about and 3 soft shell turtles so far. Yep, turtle. I'm definitely in the NJ Maniac book now. But those are soft shells. They know loggerhead turtles. Them things fight. That thing was pulling drag. Seriously. There's a big difference between a soft shell and a loggerhead. You know, water turtle? Soft shells will double your rod over and pull like a flathead. Let's see, Denny says, hi, Tabarka. What's going on, Tabarka? Thank you for coming in, my friend. I've seen you enough in check in net fishing, so let me get your wrench, my friend. And do I have Tabarka wrenched up here? Looks like I'm caught up with chat pretty good. Let's see, Dirty Strawberry with the upside down emojis. Let's see, Grey Wolf says, hey Wyatt, what's going on, Wyatt? Thank you for coming in, my friend. Let's see, Grey Wolf says hi to Barca. Let's see, Adam says to Barca. And Grey Wolf says to Barca. And let's see, there's Tabarka. Tabarka says, Adam, hi. Yep, turtles and a 6 pound common carp. But for a spot I haven't fished in probably 10 years, not bad. I don't fish this particular. Let's see, Adam says grizzly. I'm trying to keep a good signal here, folks, but for some reason it does not like this location. Never makes sense. Let's see, Grizzly says hi to Barca. Some droplets of rain. Yep, definitely a couple droplets of rain on the back of my neck. But where the storms are coming from now, it looks like relatively clear skies. So if this is going to be a rain shower, it's going to be a pretty quick one. I can't put a little plastic bag over you guys if I have to. I do have a rubber band with me. I have to pop a hole in it where the camera is, though. Yep, another drop. That's a. See, they were like little itty bitty droplets on me, too. It's like that storm hit North St. Louis and went, yeah. And now it's trying to reform after it's gotten over North St. Louis. St. Louis is like a giant desert, by the way. It's like a big, giant concrete desert. It's like Death Valley. Storms just come straight for it, hit it, go right over the top of it, slam right back down past it, and dump rain. And we are right on the edge of North St. Louis. I think in this particular location, we are actually in uh, North County. If you go over there by the road, it's actually North St. Louis still. Kind of a weird line right here. Because if you keep going in this direction, when you hit the end of this tree line here to the left, it'll say you're out of St. Louis City. But the river down here, it runs quite a bit distance to where Riverview ends, which is about maybe a mile and a half behind me. That's a county back there. It's weird. Honestly, I think you can shoot fireworks here, actually, but you can't shoot them over there. This light gear, I can actually tell just the weight of what's out there, whether or not there's bait on it or not. I don't have to reel it in a lot of times. All I have to do is lift it up and feel, see if there's that extra weight on it. I think if the wind dies down again, these carp might come in again. Heck. Gave me one good pull though. Like very, very light. Very, very light. It looked bad a minute ago. I mean, that stuff died when it came over the top of us. You can see it's trying to reform now. Oh, and there's a ton of crawfish in this lake too, if I remember correctly. Because I remember when the water gets low down here, those mounds are out there in the mud. Yeah, I'm more than happy. I caught one nice, like 5 or 6 pound off feed, and another one on feed. A couple of turtles, man. Them soft shells fight for, like I said, they fight pretty good. See, how long have we been in? Just about 2 hours. Not too bad. Like an hour and 40 minutes. Well, we had 2 of them hooked up during that, when that storm came by. The wind died down totally. We had 2 of them hooked. The third one we finally landed. Let's see, what do we have going on in chat right now? Let's see, Grizzly says, I did Tabarka. Let's see, 5 people in. Let's see, 95 thumbs up. We're about to break the 100 barrier, folks. Number 100. We're getting there, folks. We are getting there. Let's see, No Average Joe Fishing. What's going on? Thank you for coming in, my friend. I appreciate that. See, No Average says, good luck, man. Catch big one. Yeah, we're caught one. Nice, like, maybe 5-pounder. Couple soft shell turtles. This lake isn't stocked. This is a natural lake. So all these fish in here, these are wild fish. Let's see. Grizzly says, hey, fun mix. See, thanks so, oh, dang it, really? Man, that was just peel and drag. Man, that was just peel and drag, folks. Dang. That couldn't have been it. That was no, like, little pull bite like one of those turtles, man. That just doubled it over. That was pulling drag out. That drag was going. Turtles ain't got that much power. I'm sure all the corn I've brought in has reached all the way down here. So all the carp down there have got to be coming up here. Once they get past here, they're going to go where the bait go and come right back. One thing about the neon worms, yeah, they dye your fingers. Up out there. Most of that worm is gone. And what's there is knocked up the hook. Who would think using green worms to catch carp? Yeah, this is just a mucky bottom, so I'm lifting that up when I hit the bottom too. You notice that? That weight, even that 1/8 ounce weight will stick in the mud on the way down. I don't want any pull on these fish when they hit the bait. Feels pretty good. About that, folks. Had to drop you guys like a heartbeat there, didn't I? Well, I was just peeling drag. I just didn't get to it in time. Let's see. No average says good luck catching anything. Let's see. Let's see. Danny says the weather is passing. I see. Yeah, we've got some drizzle rain out of that, but not too bad. Now that was definitely a carp on that one because that rod just doubled over and it was peel and drag. Those turtles will double the rod over, but they can't pull that drag out. It's the love soft shell crab. Whole heck of a lot. Yes, crabs are pretty good. Soft shells are actually pretty good too. Very, very clean, very fine meat. They're predators for the most part. They only eat like live minnows or wounded. They don't eat dead stuff. That's why they fight so much, because they got to chase their food down. Let's see. Malik says Tabarka. Let's see. Get the Net says, I subscribe to everyone in the live chat. Awesome, my friend. I appreciate that. You've been in a number of times, so I'm more than comfortable with giving out the old wrench. Yeah, I was supposed to set on the lot left, except the sun popped out and baked my brain for about an hour, and yeah, that plan went to. Yeah, I was just watching myself on feed. Looks pretty good. I mean, to be honest, our picture looks like it's cleared up pretty good. Finally. I sure hope that one carp I got was good on feed. Or at least I got a good picture of it. Let's see, Danny says, Net Fishing, subscribe and left a comment. Thanks, Danny. Let's see. Got it. Let's see. 6 people in. Let's see. It is 9 people in. Let's see. We've broken the 100 barrier, folks. That's awesome. I appreciate that, guys. Guys and gals out there on YouTube. Well, now we can't see it. All icky, yucky. Kind of a gross looking screen. After you catch your first carp, you're going to be wearing said carp. Up 97. I'm sorry, folks. Yeah, we are so close to 100. That said 100 before, but I think a couple people dropped their subs. I mean, dropped their, people like messing with live feeds like that. Yeah, people like messing with live feeds like that. Let them in, put the thumbs up, and then on the way out, they'll take it away. No worries. As long as people come in and enjoy the chat, I'm more than happy. Enjoy the out scenery right now. We're at a little lake called Riverview Lake, or it's more commonly known as Sunfish Lake. There's basically no shade around it, so all the fish are sunning up at the surface, so that's why they call it Sunfish Lake. Yep, Get the Net says, yep, 3 more likes to go. Up 2 more. We've got 98 now. Can we make it to 100? Looks like a bite on that wolf rod. Good boy. The Larry Sings, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Larry Sings says, hey, Mike. Let me get you a rest, my friend. Deal with that. I do. Look at that, just 40 pieces. Nice. What's going on there? What was going on there for a second? I just happened to look over and I saw that rod doing. Check that chat. One more, Mike, let's go. 99 thumbs up, awesome folks. 7 people in. Danny, Larry. Barely see me on this. over to the right, unfortunately. Need to be just a little bit further over that way. Hopefully that's not going to mess up our signal. Yeah, hopefully that won't mess up our signal. Probably will, but the got that. Let's see. Yep, 100 likes though, folks. We made it to 100, my friend. And here comes the sun back out. Dang it. Just in time. The Grable says congrats 100. Big Glory again. Crap. All right. All right, let's turn that off for here for just a minute. And let's reset that. Hopefully it'll clear her up. Oh, I can never see that dang thing. How long we've been in, I'd never be able to see it. Everything on that main cell phone, you might as well just ignore it, because unless you have properly glasses, you can't see it. And I'm staring right at it, and all I see is one big old blur. One big old dark blur, because the sun keeps you from seeing anything. That's that lens cleaned off. And it's that one cleaned off. Dropped out on me. Let's get this one off. Probably a time soon enough where I won't be able to see these screens at all, even with glasses. It's like 2 hours and 15 minutes. 2 hours and 25 minutes, I'm not sure. Let's see, 11 people in. Let's see, yeah, we made it to 100, folks. It's better now? Gotcha, thank you. Much clearer now. Thank you, Malik. I appreciate that, my friend. like we're gonna get the sun out again. So there's no shade here at all. It's gonna have to be about dark before there's any shade in the spot. Problem is, I go down to the river, I'm gonna have the same problem. Because the river's like right over there, it's running the same, going up and down right here. Unlike where the Mississippi where I fish, it turns that direction, so the sun's setting that way. Over here, the sun's that way. Looks like another turtle. You'll let it go? Looks like he wants to let it go. This little stinker won't let it go. I ain't set the hook yet. You can spit it out. He just ain't gonna let go of it. It looks like I hooked him in the foot. Oh well. And another spotted. I'll give it up. You can't hurt me. They got no biting power at all. Now they got claws. They got no biting power. Give it up. Yeah, they got no biting power at all. They got no teeth, no jaws. All their power is in their feet. Yeah, that's another spotted one there. Actually, kind of cool. There's spots on that guy. Yeah, he's looking. He's like, let me go. Okay, buddy. Cool. He's mean. He's trying to bite me. He just doesn't realize he can't hurt me. I didn't want to hurt him, so I had to catch him in midair. They got no shell, so they can hurt themselves falling. It looks like I should probably have gotten some red worms instead of these greenies. It looks like they're not really after scent right now. They're more like just kind of patrolling the bottom. These worms smell too far. The turtles are finding them quickly. Yeah. No force off hill. Actually, are kind of cool guys. One thing about me, at least I catch them. They keep stealing bait from other folks. At least I wind up hooking them eventually. I had him hooked in the foot. Hopefully that'll keep him from hitting again. That first time cleaned off. These guys are just dead. No way they're. I should have bought the 2 dozen. I mean, I should have bought the dozens instead of the dozen and a half. But they're only like 50 cents more for an extra couple worms. With these guys, I usually get so quickly. So don't worry about it. It's so hot out here right now. Couldn't keep them alive for more than a few minutes. One benefit, I do have a whole bunch of smaller hooks now. I can fish with some other species down by me closer. And I have a big net now that I can use to net those big old common carp and grass carp and stuff down by me. Make it a lot easier to land those brutes. Look at that. That whole shoreline on the other side is nothing but solid trees. At least this spot I've only got maybe about 7 or 8 feet. I had to bushwhack to get to the location. I'm hitting it again out there. One good thing, I'm not getting snagged. It's all mud bottom out here. There's nothing, no kind of structure out here. At least that breeze feels good when you're a little bit off the ground. Well, no skunk. Four soft shell turtles and a common carp. So no skunk for sure. And don't Go on, Gemini. I don't want Gemini. Let's see, 11 people in. Let's see, 104 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, guys. Let's see, the Happy Hooker, what's going on? What's the plan? Let's see, we're fishing a new location. This is, you call this, some people call this Riverview Lake, but it's commonly known as Sunfish Pond. Let's see, we've caught one big common carp, missed two others. We had them hooked and pulled off. I also caught another one before the feed, and we've caught four turtles. Yep, 4 soft shell turtles. Pretty little guys. Actually, soft shells are not that ugly of a amphibian. They've got like spots on their bodies, and their shells are soft. They can't bite you at all. Unlike even a loggerhead can draw blood. A soft shell, a water turtle, a snapping turtle can take a finger off. Those little guys, they can't hurt you at all. Their claws are a little sharp, but besides that. Let's see, SoCal, what's going on? Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let me get your wrench back. Yeah, we recently just did a purge of the mods, so my regulars, we were having some trouble with someone blocking someone from the channel, and that person didn't have a wrench, so it was just starting a whole bunch of ruckus. I had to clean house. We had over 600 standard mods, so when you get that many of them, it also tends to make your channel lag quite a bit. Yep, Liano, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Silva, I'm not sure. I believe I know what that means in Spanish. And I am not mentally challenged. Let's see, Jagger, what's going on? Jagger65. Hello from New Jersey. Thanks for coming in, my friend. Let's see, we've caught one pretty good common carp and one off feed, and we've caught 4 turtles. Soft shells. Much different than your average water turtle or snapping turtle. They actually fight pretty good. Let's see, and there we go. Got a lot of difficulty with the picture today, folks, I'm afraid. When I'm down at Fairgrounds, O'Fallon Park, down by the river by me, not a problem. Now, half a mile, I mean, a quarter of a mile, I can see the cell tower from here. And, yeah, the signal sucks. I don't get it. I just don't get it. Looks like we might be getting through again. That's little pop-ups. Let's see. Angels, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. See, hello MVP from HEC. Let's see, the Happy Hooker says, have a great rest of your day, MVP and everyone. I appreciate you coming in, my friend. You have a good day, too. See, 13 people in and 107 thumbs up. Awesome, folks. Appreciate that, guys. I'm getting grasshoppers on me. I was sitting on the ground. That grasshopper just climbed in my lap. Hello, Mr. Human. Are you edible? I don't think I'm going to kill much more of you guys this time. We've got about 10 minutes to go before we break that 3-hour barrier. We definitely show there's some fish in this lake, some good potential for later. Next time I'll come better here with some better night crawlers. Those neons, they were half dead already in my box. We got, like I said, about 10 minutes to go before we break the 3-hour barrier. And that way I can make sure to keep up YouTube, keep that consistency going. YouTube does like consistency, even if your views are down. If you stay consistent, stay at it, you're gonna get back into it. Cleaned off again. Gone. Not all the way. Still got a little bit of a temple down on there. Boy, that one common carp, that was a good one. I hope that came in real good. Because I was sitting over there, and that rod just started going, and I ran for it too, and I got it. God, that was a perfect takedown on that one. Besides, I do have about an hour and a half run home from this location. Quite a distance to travel on scooter. I'm sure there are better live feeds on. Cleaned off again. I've just got one little piece of worm left on it. We missed one storm. It looks like another one coming through. That's pretty good with an 1/8 of an ounce of weight. See, it's starting to get cloudy again. I cannot see it unless I put my hand right there. We got about 4 minutes left. That's enough time for me to get up my gear and get going. Definitely enough time. We'll leave the rods out to the last. I won't take those out until after the feed's over. So we still got a chance to catch fish here. We still got a chance to catch a fishy. We caught one. I mean, can't beat that. One nice big carp, a couple turtles. And that's some thunder there. Heck knows, I might make it down to the lake later on today. I might have enough time, assuming I can get back home and recharge my scooter. This drains like 3/4 of the battery getting out here this distance. And these guys are just, yeah, they're. Well, I guess I can hold on to them. Maybe I can use them. Like I said, if I get down to the lake, I might be able to use those. It's just a little bit too big. It won't go in a bucket. Stinker, get in there. Why I ain't never getting that out of there. Oh boy. Now this corn is shot. I guess you guys can have it. One of you guys hit. Might as well get a taste for it again. That's one thing when you've done fishing a spot, especially if you're using something like corn, just throw the corn in. Now, not the can, of course. Well, actually, in a lot of lakes, you'd be surprised. I've actually caught crawfish in these dang things. I'll hook the can, bring it in, and there's 3-4 crawfish in there. All right, all I need to do is the tripod. Grab my phone in here. Oh. Scooter's already put up. No worries about that. Scooter's like right there. All right. I think that'll about call for the day, folks. We've been in quite a while. 3 hours. Yep, 3 hours and 1 minute. Good enough for me. Definitely push us over the 3-hour barrel. We caught 1 carp, 4 soft shell turtles. Could be worse. And I caught 1 more soft shell. I caught 1 more carp before the feed. It's all good. Good day on the water is better than a bad day on the water is better than the worst day working. I think that's the thing. Yeah. I think that's the saying, folks. All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Another new spot. Definitely potential for later. When I come down with some container red wigglers and a lot more night crawlers. They did not like those store-bought neon worms. Nope. Turtles did. They didn't. I'm just going to add my own good luck. Stay safe. Hope to see you on the water, my friends. Keep doing what you love. Keep them lines tight. I'll see you on the next one, my friends. Thank you. Appreciated. Thank you.